Players in survival games have the opportunity to test their mettle against a wide range of challenges. And in today's video, we are going to check out the 10 best underrated survival games which you should definitely try. So without wasting any more time, let's start this video. The first game of this video is This War of Mine. Players take on the role of residents attempting to hold out in a besieged city in this war of mine. They'll be forced to rely on scavenging for food and medication while snipers and violent scavengers lurk in the shadows. Instead of heroic troops, players assume the role of citizens trapped in the middle of a battle zone in this war of mine. The repercussions of a person's actions might be life or death. Number 2 we have Sir, You Are Being Hunted. It's a first-person stealth and survival game where tweed-shirted robots chase you across a dynamically created landscape for your amusement. If they want to stay alive, they will have no choice but to forage for food or battle their way out of trouble. Next up we have The Long Dark. Explore and survive in the freezing tundra of The Long Dark, an adventure and survival game. The island's history and secrets are explored in an episodic narrative mode in this game. A survival mode is also available, which means that the only dangers are those that nature may throw at you. Next up we have Days Gone. A horrific worldwide virus has turned the majority of the population into zombies, setting the stage for Days Gone's post-apocalyptic setting in the Pacific Northwest's wilderness. This kind of game requires players to learn to adapt and live in a world of constant death. In Days Gone, players must also take care of and enhance their motorbike, which serves as both a means of transportation and a life-saving tool. Number 5 we have The Forest. Play as a sole survivor after an airplane disaster in the forest. Cannibalistic mutants chase the players as they try to explore and live. The large open landscape of the forest allows for a lot of flexibility for players. Daytime exploration gives way to the nighttime defense of the base. Fortresses and caverns of various sizes may be constructed by the player. Next up we have SKYHILL Black Mist. It's up to the players in this open-ended survival game to decide how to solve difficulty. There are several methods to get around the structure, including traps, stealth, and raw force. Knowing how to tell the difference between what is real and what is a figment of one's imagination becomes more important as we approach the end of our lives. Next up we have We Happy Few. The story of We Happy Few takes place in a future version of 1960s England. Play as 3 different people, each with their own narrative to tell. In We Happy Few, players must find the right balance between fitting in and learning about the terrible past of the planet. This procedurally created universe ensures that no 2 experiences will be the same. Number 8 we have Darkwood. Surviving in Darkwood gives a unique take on the survival horror genre. During the day, players must scavenge and explore an ever-changing planet. The evenings in Darkwood are equally as tense as the days, as players must find refuge and protect themselves against the horrors lurking in the night. Next up we have Outward. You are an explorer who has to make your own decisions on where to go in the world. It's not only beasts and bandits that players will have to become used to in order to make it through the game. Extreme weather conditions, infectious infections, and even dehydration and lack of sleep pose a danger. Number 10 we have Project Zomboid. To survive in Project Zomboid, you'll need all the tools available. Whether you're on your alone or in a group, you're always engaged in a battle for survival. RPG skills, a big terrain, and an adorable instructional raccoon await the unwary in this expansive and configurable sandbox. So that's the list of 10 best underrated survival games that you can play in 2022. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel Games Puff and press the bell icon for more gaming videos.